Hey y'all, today is Whisper Crunch Wednesday. I made us a nice bowl. It was frosty, which I know it took me a little time, okay? It took me a little time to sit down. But we got a nice little mix here. Humidifier piece, the hard piece with some frost, Oh, we got some crushed ice down here too. We're gonna mix it with the frost too once we get the bigger pieces out the way. But y'all, how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? Because it is coming up, the winter season. Y'all know I talked about this before. This is the time when we need each other the most, because sometimes holidays and when the weather get cold, it can bring you down a little bit. So, but I'm trying to keep the lives going, y'all. I've been having fun with the lives. How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling about the lives? Y'all tell me. How y'all feeling? It feels good to be back in the swing of the lives. I'm trying to do a few through the week, at least 2 to 3. But we're gonna see. Trying not to put too much on myself. But I know y'all ain't getting no video on Tuesday. I just did the live that Monday night, but videos are back in rotation. Members, you still get first look at certain videos. Like, I'm ready to already dig down inside of them. Look at this chunk of chunk. Y'all see that chunk? We should have took a picture of the thing before I did it, huh? Inside. I was talking to one of my sisters today, because I got a lot of them. No, they're not biological, but you would think we were biological by the way I wrote about how I am about my sisters. But we were just talking about, like, how you can't show everybody. Like, it's okay to be nice. It's okay to be sweet, It's okay to care about people. But you can't always, like, give all of it. You get what I'm saying? Tell all of it. Like, let them know exactly how nice you really are, how sweet you really are, things like that. Some people be like, why not? What's the problem with doing that? Because sometimes what happens is people are smart, okay? People are smart. People don't just, for example, people don't just do fraud to anybody, right? People don't just use anybody. Somebody might walk up to me and be talking to me and look at me and be like, nah, I need to talk to her. I need to talk to her homegirl, because she ain't about to fold like this one about to fold. This is going to be too much work. You get what I'm saying? Like, she going to want your trust, because You can't give it, can't give everything out to everybody. You can't. And when I say give out, y'all, I'm not talking about passing out something. I'm talking about yourself. Okay, y'all? You gotta be careful with what you share and how much you share, because people, they truly will use it as a, like a little crutch, or I don't want to say crutch, because crutch is for the person that's supposed to be helping the person out. They'll use it as a pathway in to do all the wrong things. See, I saved us some pieces from the build, and it's still building, y'all. We ain't stopped building on this build yet. Those layers I'll be talking about. Y'all know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta be careful. And that don't go just for strangers, y'all. That also go for, friends, family. Somebody that's always comparing themselves to you, or always reminding you of how you had this and they done got this, and, always, you know, I'm sorry, I started thinking about something. But yeah, you gotta be careful, because people will use that and use it against you. People will try you too, especially if they know you're not that type of person. Sometimes they want to see, they want to test you and see, how far they can take stuff with you. And if somebody's doing that, it's not right, y'all. I know I'm a layers girl. This looks like like some type of icicle or something. This build I've been doing, I did like the what's that water I said I was doing in the blue bottle, Eternal. I did start off with Eternal, but then I switched over to the mountain water, and also the geyser. I like that water too. I switched over to 2 spring waters, and I've been putting spring water inside my humidifier lately, y'all. I was just like, let me try, I usually do alkaline or something like that. But the rides have been fun, y'all. It feels good to go back live again. I definitely enjoying it so far. And I know we have, the little trolls that come in, or people that just don't understand and just want to pop in. You know, I go through lives too, especially because I love how now YouTube does it that you can flip through lives. I flip through lives too, and I might watch one. If I don't like it, I just, I just bounce. Like, I don't sit there and be like, what you doing that for? This is this, blah, blah, blah. Like, it's funny to me how people spend time on things that bother them or they don't like and stuff. Or sometimes I think they really do like it, but because I have learned that some people just, they just troll for the fun of it. It might be eating a whole cup of ice while they trolling just for the fun, just for the fun of it for them, for the fun of it for them. After doing it so long, y'all, I don't even, certain people, I just be like, whatever. Like, that's how you feel? But I'm so glad that y'all been able to pop into the lives and be there and stuff. I am so happy to see y'all, and especially to see the new people, the OGs and the super OGs pop. I get so happy when I see y'all. I be missing y'all. I be missing all of y'all. Y'all cool people, man. I told you, we got the dopest crew. I don't care what nobody say. We got the dopest crew, y'all. But the last two lives I will be showing over here. And the last time I said I would if I could find it, but I couldn't because I found out once you start a new live, the top people that participated in the live, it disappears and it starts over and you don't get to see it no more. So I took a picture of the first live this week and then the next live, and I also will show our members. I did a little screen, like quick record real quick just to show that we are growing in the members, and I'm going to show that over here. Okay, I love y'all. I heard North Carolina is in a state of emergency right now because of that hurricane that's coming through. I hope everybody's doing okay. I hope it doesn't hit as hard as, they're expecting it to hit, y'all. How's the weather wherever y'all are, whatever country, whatever state, whatever city. How's the weather going for y'all right now? I know so far there was a lot of places in the U.S. who had the air quality was like really bad. And for some reason, it was like all the adults. And probably with some kids, allergies going crazy. But it was like mostly adults' allergies. Like everybody I talked to was like, yeah, my allergies. And it was all grown-ups. Like, I was like, what in the world? What's going on? What y'all put in the air? What y'all do now? That's what I be thinking. I'm not going to talk long on this, but I just want to ask, how many of y'all went and sold all y'all stuff because y'all heard the rapture was coming? Did y'all go sell y'all stuff and get rid of y'all stuff? Did y'all? He had to come back and he had to apologize because he was wrong. But I just think it sucks for the ones that believed in him, because we all want to believe in something, and there's nothing wrong with believing in things, y'all. There's nothing wrong with it at all. But yeah, be careful, y'all, when people are out here telling y'all this and telling y'all that, making y'all feel, make sure you always research for yourself. I had somebody come in my comments and ask me, like, they were told ice was bad for them. Should they eat ice? And, wanted my opinion on if they should eat ice. And I told them, I said, I eat ice and it's fine for me. I said, but I will not give you advice and tell you if you should eat ice or not eat ice. A lot of people come ask me questions, and, the people that's in my life, that I see every day or talk to every day, I like to say, one of my favorite lines is, you have a smartphone for a reason. Research. And that's why I be thinking sometimes as kids, because maybe they're not, they haven't had to do research papers and things like that. But surprisingly, there's grown people asking. And research, the same way you would research how to make that cake, the same way you can research about medical things and what's good for you and what's not good for you. Also, somebody say, oh, the ice is making my teeth bad. No, most likely it's probably a situation already with your teeth, and what the ice did is just, what's the word, increased what was already going on with your teeth, because you probably shouldn't have been eating it because it was too hard for you or something like that. Some people don't pay attention. Pay attention to your body, y'all. Your body tell you things. It tell you things all the time. Like, all the time. The same way you feel when you gotta go to the bathroom, your body lets you know when your allergies about to act up. Your nostrils might start, itching a little bit more. You might have a little cough. No, that don't mean you're sick. I'm the kind of person that if I get a little cough or my nose bother me, I take allergy medicine first, because I have allergies. It was handed down to me from my father. And somebody asked me about catching a cold. Y'all, catching a cold does not come from being cold. Catching a cold comes from germs. Remember that. But yeah, make sure. Like, my nose itching now because I don't like that. But I'm good. Make sure, like I was saying in the beginning, when you're opening up to somebody, getting to know somebody, anything like that, be careful how much you let be known. Do that make sense? Take your time. If they're not talking as much as you're talking, then you need to slow down your words, because they're not telling you about themselves, because they're trying to figure out more about you and how they can get up in there. How can, what can I get from this person? You get what I'm saying? This was so yummy. I have another one that's like in the corner of the deep freezer. It's like buried in there. And I thought about trying to pull it out during the live, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna leave it in. I might use it for a Whisper Crunch Wednesday or just for a regular video, a sitting video. But thank you so much for spending time with me, y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all next Whisper Crunch. Excuse me, the next Whisper Crunch Wednesday. Bye, y'all. Love y'all.